Hey guys, you're welcome back to Ezine's Kitchen. You're very welcome. If you're new here, a warm welcome to you, okay? So guys, on today's episode, I'll be making this yummy and delicious yogurt from scratch. After making this, I promise you, you won't even buy your yogurt from any shop anymore. You prefer to prepare this in the comfort of your kitchen, okay? So without wasting much of your time, let's delve into the video. And to start this recipe, I'll first of all prepare the yogurt starter, okay? So to my pot, I introduced 5 tablespoons of my powdered milk. Make use of liquid milk if that's what you have. So I introduced my lukewarm water. I'm going to stir that very well to dissolve. And I'm going to place that on my heater to heat for at least 10 minutes till it begins to boil over. Please make sure you stir time to time, okay? And this is what it looks like. Once it starts boiling, please turn off your cooker. And next step is to allow the milk to cool down to 50 degrees centigrade, or rather till your palms can tolerate the heat. Do this by adding some in your palms. Once you can tolerate the heat, then it's good to go. And now that the milk is warm already and ready to be worked with, I'm going to start making our yogurt starter. So to the bowl, I introduced my warm milk. I'm going to be adding my lemon juice into that, and I'm going to stir well, cover with my cellophane and place that in a very warm place. My oven remains the warmest place in my kitchen, so I'm going to seal this properly and put in my oven to incubate or ferment for at least 24 hours, 16 to 24 hours. And this is 24 hours later. It's time for us to prepare the main yogurt. So to my pot, I introduced powdered milk again, introduced warm water, mix well to combine, and I'm going to bring this to a boil. Make sure it boils very well, then leave to cool for at least 50 degrees C before working with it, okay? And over here, my milk is done cooling. At least my palm can tolerate the heat. So at this moment, I'm going to introduce this milk into the pot that I'll be making use of in this recipe. And over here, I have my yogurt starter. It's done fermenting. It has gone through the incubating phase, okay? So as you can see, it looks exactly like a curd. So guys, a quick tip: if you don't want to go through the stress of preparing this starter, simply buy a natural yogurt from any store, okay? Natural yogurt contains live culture in them, okay? At this moment, I introduce the starter. At this moment, you can also introduce your natural yogurt if that's what you're making use of. So I'm going to wrap this very well, place that in my oven to ferment again for 15 to 20 hours. And this is 20 hours later. As you can see, our yogurt is ready. So guys, you can just remove some for your next batch, okay? So at this point, I'm going to start making my yogurt. Please feel free to use any flavor of your choice. Add your sugar, add your honey, add strawberries, just whichever way you want to enjoy it, okay? So at this moment, I'm going to introduce my yogurt into my fruit blender. I'm going to be adding some strawberries. At this point, like I said, add your honey, add any fruit of your choice, any sweetener of your choice, flavors of your choice, okay? I'm going to cover this and blend this thoroughly. After blending, feel free to put in your fridge to cool a little bit before you enjoy. You can as well enjoy as it is hot. And that's it, guys. I am done with the blending process. And next step, I'm going to introduce that into my jar, place in my fridge to cool a little bit, okay? So you can prepare a parfait using this yogurt, yeah? And that brings me to the end of today's episode. I would want to say a very big thank you for clicking on today's video. Thank you so much. So until I come your way next time, remain blessed. I love you. Bye-bye. Bye.